and I can specify the version of Python like this: Python equals 3.11. It will download the specified version of Python and it will create a new virtual environment. So it's created. So this is how you activate the environment. Conda activate in the name of the environment you just specified. Hello, super users. In this quick tutorial, we're going to see how to set up miniconda, which is basically a lightweight version of Conda, which helps you to install multiple versions of Python while keeping it independent by creating virtual environments. So essentially, you can have multiple versions of Python and requirements to those versions independently. So you can head over to official page of Conda, and there are a couple of ways to install this. Either you can download the installable depending on which operating system you are. Since I'm on Mac, I can see how we can install it on Mac. The traditional way to install this is using by downloading the installable and running it. And the most straightforward way of installing it is using homebrew. So if you don't have homebrew on Mac OS, you can head over to this URL. All the links are in the description. So you can copy this particular script and you can just run it, and it'll automatically download the homebrew and install it on your machine. Since I already have homebrew installed, I can directly use this command to install miniconda. So you can just copy this and open your terminal and you can run this. So this will automatically install miniconda. Since I have already installed it, it was checking for the update and there's no update. I can also check the version like this to ensure that the miniconda is installed. So once it's installed, you will see the current environment of miniconda that you are in. Earlier, you wouldn't have seen this. So it says it's currently in the base version of the Python environment. And if I have to know what are the environments that are available in miniconda, I can just say conda env list. If you run this command, you wouldn't see any environment set up initially. However, you can go ahead and create a new environment by using this command, conda create minus name, and you can give a name for the environment. So let's say YouTube test, and I can specify the version of Python like this: Python equals 3.11. It will download the specified version of Python and it will create a new virtual environment. So it's created. So this is how you activate the environment. Conda activate in the name of the environment you just specified. And currently, if you see, the current environment is base environment, and the Python that would have been installed here is 3.12, which is the latest default version. So once I activate the new environment I created, you can see that the environment is switched. And if I check for the version of Python here, it would be 3.11.9, the version that we had installed. So that's how you install a new Python environment in your machine. So the steps are very similar installing it on Linux and Windows. You can download the binaries and you can install it and you can set it up. And once again, if I have to deactivate this particular environment and go back to my base version, I can say conda deactivate. Yeah, so I'm back to the base version. I can also run conda env list to list all the environments that I have here. And say I have to delete an environment because I have some dependencies mismatches happening in this environment. I can also do conda env remove and the name of the environment. I guess it is remove. Yeah. So it should have deleted now. I can do conda env list. Yeah, and you can see the newly created YouTube channel environment is deleted. So the command is conda env remove minus name and the name of the environment you want to remove. So the main reason why we use conda or use virtual environments in Python is sometimes you would want to have different applications in your system using Python, and each of those different applications will be having its own requirements or dependencies. And you don't want dependencies of one application interfering with the dependencies of another applications. So we keep it in separate virtual environments more like a virtual machines. And those dependencies are contained within those environments. So the video was helpful. Do subscribe and give a thumbs up. And there are more such contents and materials on DevOps and other topics available in the links in the description. Thanks for watching.